I'm listening to Dusi Oyekon, and he just said, "The labor of fools weary them." Also, there is a song that goes like this: "Ancient one, ancient life, show me things hidden from years to come. For for I may not be laboring like a fool. The labor of fools, it wearies them. Show me things hidden from age to come, or for years to come." But basically, the labor of fools wearies them. Meaning, if you labor or you work hard, you're just struggling, thinking it's your own hard work that gives you success, then it's wrong, because the labor of fools wearies them. I can tell you that probably the top 20 richest people in the world are not even Christians. And it's like I can come here and tell you that, oh, the labor of fools wearies them because when you're a child of God or you're a Christian, God will give you strategies to make money or to be successful. But based on facts and figures and reality of existence right now, top 20 people on the planet are not Christians. I will check it. You know what? Let's check. I'm not saying they're not rich pastors, but even being a rich pastor contradicts the entire preaching of Jesus. Because why are you a rich pastor? The entire preaching of Jesus is that you can be rich. I'm not saying that you should be poor, but the preaching of Jesus is that you're meant to be humble and meant to seek first the kingdom of God, and everything will be added to you. So I guess what got added to you was wealth. But even though what God added to you was wealth, yeah, you're not meant to be a rich pastor and then in your church people are poor. It contradicts Jesus' entire preaching. But that's not even the point. The point is that the labor of fools wearies them, and when you pray to God, God gives you strategies to amass wealth. Back home, from where I come from, Nigeria, most Christians, maybe not most, because that statistics is poor, that statistics is wrong, but a lot of Christians, especially when I go to church for video, a lot of Christians I see they pray like crazy are very poor. And I'm not saying this to spite them, I'm just thinking like, why? Because I do know for a fact I need to be praying and praising God because I'm scared. But that's it. It's because I'm scared. It's like, can you genuinely love a God you don't know, or a God whose ways you don't understand, or a God who you cannot question? I think the reason why I love my parents more than anybody in my life is because I can question them and they prove their love for me. And I just know how to obey them because I'm scared of them. I actually see them as my comrade and my friends, not as a creature that I have to just obey because I'm scared of eternal damnation. But then maybe my Holy Spirit is not strong enough. That's just another convenient excuse and explanation. Because the Bible says you're meant to make fishers of men, you're meant to go and recruit people. Then isn't God meant to prove himself to these people first? The same way Jesus proved himself to the Jews and even the Pharisees and the Gentiles. He proved himself by performing miracles. He didn't just come and be like, I'm the child of God, follow me, or you will go to hell. No. He told them he loves them, the Father loves them, then he performed miracles for them. Then he said that they cannot go to heaven without him. These days, why am I talking so much about religion? I feel like I'm jumping my train of thought. But I'm trying to elevate my train of thought because I'm not saying all these things to come online and be like, is God real? Is God fake? Right now, I need that God factor in my life to come true for me. But as a Christian that has observed other Christians, feel like I'm going to be disappointed. Or maybe I should not look outwards, but I should look inward. I shouldn't look at how other people serve God. Maybe most of them are liars and they don't do it in all truth. But then again, truth is, maybe this is me just trying to justify the existence of the prodigal son, because you cannot know what is right and do what is wrong and expect the father to abound in his grace. But I think you should actually, because that is why he is your father. No matter what I do in this life, even if I kill someone, well, even if I kill someone, I feel like I can't say for a fact because I don't know the heart of a man. But to an extent, I know that regardless of what I do in this life, my father will come true for me because he's my father. And I don't love my father because I fear him. I love my father because I actually love him. I think an average human being on the planet loves their God. And this is not just even the Christian God. An average human on the planet loves God, or the devil worshipper loves the demons, or fears God, or fears demons, because we are scared of the consequences of our actions towards these eternal deities. So it simply means, from my own retrospect, which might be myopic, that the heavens, the gods, God, Jesus, Buddha, whatever God, because I don't want to just restrict it to Jesus. All these humans that are worshipping other gods, they are real, they have their own existence. But then, from my own limited myopic point of view, myopic means short-sighted point of view, or limited point of view. Well, myopic simply means short-sighted in its interpretation or its meaning, definition, which is that, also personally speaking, maybe not for every human being on the planet, but personally speaking, the larger percentage of me that loves God is out of fear for eternal damnation, not for love of understanding or love of being loved. Because Jesus loving you, come to die for you, is a fairy tale. And the only reason why a lot of people are like that, based on my own limited point of view, is because that is what you've known all your life since you're a child, not because that is who you are. And it is easy for me to be a Muslim when I was born a Muslim, if I was born a Muslim, than to be a Christian. Do you understand? If I was born a Muslim, chances are I'll grow up a Muslim and die a Muslim. If I was born a Christian, I am born a Christian, chances are I'll grow up and die a Christian. So it is easy for you to adopt whatever it is that you were born into. But if you want to look at things from its actuality, like from its actuality of existence, based on my own retrospect, and that's why I wouldn't mind you dropping things in my comment section. But based on my own existence and retrospect, the heavens, the existence of the heavens and the gods and the demons in our lives is because we love them out of fearing them, not because we love them for their existence, or we love them because we need them. We love them because we want something from them, or we love them because we are scared of them. We don't love them because we just have a form of agape love. Although reading Robert Greene also lets you understand that you love your parents because your parents do things for you as a child and you needed to depend on them and they give you resources. So if I'm trying to look at it as now from an ego point of view, which is still a bit limited, I'm guessing that us humans, we cannot actually love a creature for the sake of loving it. Like, if you're telling me that I love my parents because my parents proved themselves to me, which in a way I think that is true, and that's why probably I would love my parents more than an average person, or some people will not love their parents as much as I have. I love my parents. I don't know. I'm just really thinking out things from a deeper point of view, which is that what is love? Can you just love a being or a person without them ever doing something for you? Because I think, in a way, Robert Greene is right. We love our parents because they proved themselves to us. They are parents, especially when you love your parents. Your parents sacrificed for you, they took care of you as a child. Your mother fed you, your father went to work to struggle to pay your fees, to feed you. And if you're even Nigerian, but from the little I know, you don't need to like go to work and parent because as a Nigerian child, but I don't think that's Nigeria. I just think that is having parents that are rich. But as a Nigerian child, when I was in university, what is a 9 to 5 or what is a part-time job? That's just weird. And it's not like my parents even had much, but my parents just think it is insane that we need to still contribute financially at my young age. But there's a specific age that they want me to do that. But in a way, that is love because they wouldn't want you to do that. And I feel like for like middle classes of Western countries too, that is how it is for their parents and their child situation where their kids don't get a job. So in a way, that is love. But you didn't just wake up. I'm like, I love you people because of my parents. There is that allegiance you feel towards them. There's that emotion, maybe even a little bit of love you feel towards them because they're your descendants and they have your blood or you have their blood. But there's this love that you won't feel for them if they never sacrificed for you, they never cared for you, they never came true for you. There is a form of love that you wouldn't feel for them. Same way, God. I think primarily speaking, we love God because we need to love Him because He does things for us. If you want something in life, you need to pray to God. If you want to grow, if you want success as a Christian or as a religious person or as a person that even believes in God, which is why if you think about things, people who are atheist or people who are agnostic, it kind of makes sense. It doesn't make sense because not believing a God exists is not the smartest of train of thoughts because definitely God exists. But this is why I want to now slow down to think better. But a person that believes in God, you can't love God or you can't love a being just for the sake of loving it. And if you can't love a being just for the sake of loving it, then your love is not true. So now does that mean the love I have for my parents is not true? Let's assume I grew up with a father that abandoned me, a mother that probably dumped me at the roadside. Would I love them the way I love them? Hollywood says I might not, but I might long for their love and go hunting for them if I was abandoned. But from an emotional point of view, would I actually love them? Because I think I would long for them and I would want their validation. I don't think I will die for them. Everything I'm about to say is just hypothetically speaking, and none of it is a fact. So, an hypothetical scenario is that God does not love us, and we don't love Him. We just need one another to survive. And because we need one another to survive, and we know that, then Our mind has convinced us that it is love because how can you love a creature you don't know? A creature whose is an existence of your figments of your imagination. That's you don't feel or touch. Maybe it's just me being a Christian that hasn't walked in a very close way with God. Now, for you watching this, do you love God? And if yes, why? Because I don't think I'm the only lukewarm Christian. Why can I not be lukewarm when I don't even understand his existence? For you to surrender to a person and to owe them an allegiance, you have to understand them and they have to prove themselves to you. But then again, they're proving themselves to you as undermine the love, because I think genuine absolute love is meant to come from a place of, let's see, commonsensically speaking, genuine concrete love is meant to come from a place of I just love you so much. But that is a lie. I don't think that is love. So what does love mean? Because if a person loves you as a human being for no reason, it makes no sense. Although when I was in secondary school, there was a girl that told me she has a crush on me, or she had a crush on me, but she doesn't know why she has a crush on me. That she just has a crush on me. That feels like love. But I still feel like if she thinks about it deeply, there is going to be a primary reason why she does, which is for most cases or most scenarios, I think there's a primary reason why we love the humans or the things around us. You love your car because it is attractive and it serves you and you bought it with your money. You love your house because you struggled to build it, or it is your refuge, or it is a property. You love your family because they are there for you, they love you, they cared for you, they showed you affection. You love your friends because they're your acquaintances, they're your comrades, they help you with things, they are your partners in gisting, you can share your thoughts and opinions with them. They make life less lonely. You love God because when you pray to Him, He answers you. Let's say that. When He answers you, then if you're a Christian, He sent Jesus to die for you. If you're a Muslim, He gave Muhammad the message of Islam to save you, to get you to Al Jannah, which is the heaven factor. If you're Hindu, the gods protect you. Shiva has not destroyed you, or the other gods love you, they protect you. If you're Buddha, Buddha saves you, he helps you. Like everything a person loves in this life, there is a reason to it. But when there is a reason to love, does that still make it love? And if that is it, if it still makes it love, then I guess love is not really a very sophisticated feeling then. But then, what is love? The Bible says, "For this is love, not that we loved Him, but He loved us first, and He sent His Son to die for our sins." But it's like, don't say, but it's like, that's terrible English. If He really loved us and He knows the beginning from the end, then why allow man to fall in the first place? Because then it feels like He did it for the plot. I mean, think about it. Let's say I'm a being that has superpowers. Let's say I'm a human being. And then I have the gift of foresight. I can see the future. But I also have the gift of rebirth. I can give life. Not rebirth. I have the gift of life, birth. I can create things and give them life. Then I wake up one morning and I decide to create some creatures because I love them, or because I want to create, I want to share my world with them. And although this is not my world, I'm a human that has like a laboratory, and in this laboratory, I thought to myself, why not create beings that I can give so much enjoyment to? Then I start creating these beings. While creating these beings, I now have a foresight or premonition hits me. I just have a flash or my superpower activated, and I saw that they were going to fall and they will suffer. But then let's now say, in the end of their existence, it will be worth it if they give their life to Jesus. Because as a Christian, that's the only way you can go to heaven. Then I now saw that, but if all the other ones do not give their lives to heaven, they'll be damned to eternal damnation. And then I now went ahead and created them. Doesn't that make me a selfish creature? Because why am I creating creatures that I saw that a lot of them will not come to heaven if they don't give their life to Christ and they will suffer? Or does that make me not selfish and I'm just trying to give a chance to the ones that will be loyal to my teachings and avenue to come and partake in my glory? Because let's say after, like, while creating these creatures or even before creating these creatures, I saw a premonition or a vision that I can turn the ones that pass this test that I'm giving them into eternal beings like me. That would be so glorious. So I guess at the risk or at the essence of the ones that will not become, that will not take my words, I'll still create them because I know that there are some that will attain my level of existence, and I wouldn't deprive them that ability to attain my level of existence because some will not. But if I'm truly loving creature and I love so much, why not just leave them be? Because if I'm able to love all of them equally, but then the Bible did say that it doesn't even love us equally. Literally. So isn't that already flawed? Imagine the parents already telling you that I don't love all of you equally. Damn. So I guess I can't really pursue that train of thought anymore since he already said he doesn't love us equally. That just shattered everything. Now that I say, God, please love me more than the rest, isn't that selfish of me? I genuinely don't understand how a lot of you guys are Christians or religionists. I mean, I don't know much about other people's religion, so I cannot decipher it and remove it from its shell. I can decipher Christianity and remove it from its shell because I'm a Christian, and a lot of times, even from childhood, it's more of a I need to be a Christian because my parents are Christians, and I like being a Christian because I feel Him. Even from a child, I feel Him. You feel the person you're worshiping. It's not enough, but you feel them, so you know that nah, this person is real. So you feel them, but then you're like, you start growing older little by little. You start thinking. Especially now that I'm even in like my own season of. It's not even trials and tribulations, It's just my season of growth and my season of exploration. It's like, what up? And then there are still these moments during growth where bad things happen to people, and you're like, man, how can this man be real? And then he's just allowing all these things to happen. Like, didn't you create everyone? Like and subscribe for more rants.